Everything is hard before it becomes easy. This simple idea is the key to unlocking your true potential. You first learn to ride a bike. Remember those wobbly starts, the scraped knees, and the frustration? It seemed so difficult then. But look at you now, you can hop on a bike without a second thought. What changed? You did, you persevered, you practiced, and you conquered that challenge. This principle applies to every aspect of our lives. Whether it's starting a new job, learning a new skill, or chasing a big dream, the beginning is always the toughest part. But that's where the magic happens. That's where you grow, where you become stronger, smarter, and more capable. When we start something new, our brains haven't formed the necessary connections yet. We are like newborn babies trying to walk for the first time. It feels awkward, uncomfortable, and sometimes even scary. But with each attempt, our brains start to create new pathways. Slowly but surely, what once felt impossible begins to feel natural. The first time you tried to speak a foreign language, you stumbled over words, mixed up grammar, and felt embarrassed. But if you stuck with it, something amazing happened. Words that once tied your tongue in knots started to flow more easily. Sentences that used to take minutes to construct now roll off your tongue effortlessly. What was once hard has become easy. This transformation does not happen overnight. It's a process, a journey of small victories and setbacks. But here is the beautiful part: every time you push through discomfort, every time you choose to keep going when you want to quit, you are building more than just a skill. You are building character. You are proving to yourself that you have what it takes to overcome challenges. Fear is often what holds us back from even starting. We look at successful people and think they were born with some special talent or luck. But the truth is, they were once beginners too. They faced the same fears, the same doubts, the same struggles. The difference: they chose to push through. The discomfort you feel when tackling something new is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of growth. It's your comfort zone stretching, expanding, making room for the new, improved version of you. Embrace this discomfort. Welcome it. It's the price of admission for a life of continuous growth and achievement. I want you to think about something in your life that you have been putting off because it seems too hard. Maybe it's going back to school, starting a business, or even something as simple as organizing your home. Whatever it is, I want you to make a commitment right now. Commit to taking one small step towards that goal today. Why today? Because the longer we wait, the bigger that mountain seems to grow in our minds. But here is a secret: that mountain is mostly an illusion. It's built of our fears, our doubts, and our past experiences. The moment you take that first step, you will realize it's not as insurmountable as you thought. Let me share a little story with you. There was once a young man who dreamed of becoming a great musician. He loved the guitar, but every time he picked it up, his fingers felt clumsy and uncoordinated. The chords sounded awful, and he couldn't seem to keep a rhythm. He was ready to give up, convinced he just didn't have what it took. But then he met an old musician who shared some wisdom. Son, he said, every great guitarist started exactly where you are now. The only difference between them and those who gave up is that they were willing to be bad at it long enough to become good. Those words changed everything for the young man. He realized that his struggle was not a sign of failure. It was a necessary part of the journey. He started practicing every day, even when his fingers hurt and the sounds he made were far from music. Slowly but surely, things began to change. Chords that once felt impossible started to come naturally. Melodies began to flow from his fingertips. Years later, when people called him a natural talent, he'd smile and think back to those early days. He knew the truth: there was nothing natural about it. It was the result of choosing to push through the hard part day after day until it became easy. This story is not just about music, it's about life. It's about understanding that the struggle is not the enemy, it's the way forward. It's the crucible in which we forge our skills, our confidence, and our character. Persistence is the bridge between hard and easy. It's what carries you through the valleys of doubt and frustration. But persistence is not just about blindly pushing forward. It's about being smart, being strategic, and being kind to yourself. Being smart means breaking big goals down into smaller, manageable steps. If you want to run a marathon, you do not start by running 26 miles. You start with 1 mile, then 2, then 3. Each small victory builds your confidence and your capacity. Being strategic means learning from your mistakes and adjusting your approach. If something is not working, do not just keep banging your head against the wall. Step back, analyze, and try a different angle. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Being kind to yourself means recognizing that setbacks are not failures, they're lessons. When you stumble, do not beat yourself up. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every setback is an opportunity to come back stronger and smarter. Your mindset is like the operating system of your brain. It determines how you interpret challenges and setbacks. There are 2 primary mindsets, fixed and growth. A fixed mindset believes that our abilities are set in stone. People with this mindset tend to avoid challenges, give up easily, and see effort as fruitless. When things get hard, they think, I'm just not good at this, and quit. A growth mindset, on the other hand, believes that our abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. People with this mindset embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and see effort as the path to mastery. When things get hard, they think, I'm not good at this yet, but I can improve with practice. The key word here is yet. It's a small word, but it holds immense power. It transforms I cannot do this into I cannot do this yet. It keeps the door of possibility open, inviting growth and improvement. Developing a growth mindset is crucial if you want to turn hard into easy. It allows you to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats. It helps you persist when things get tough, knowing that struggle is a natural part of the learning process. But how do you develop this mindset? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to your self-talk. When you face a challenge, what does your inner voice say? Does it say, this is too hard, I cannot do it? Or does it say, this is challenging, but I can figure it out with time and effort? Once you are aware of your thoughts, you can start to reshape them. Challenge your fixed mindset thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good at this, add that powerful word, yet I'm not good at this yet, but I'm learning and improving. Celebrate your efforts, not just your achievements. When you put in hard work, acknowledge it, regardless of the outcome. This reinforces the idea that effort is valuable and that struggle is a natural part of growth. Seek out challenges. Instead of sticking to what you know you are good at, deliberately put yourself in situations where you will have to stretch and grow. Remember, comfort is the enemy of growth. Our society often portrays failure as something to be ashamed of, something to avoid at all costs. But this perspective robs us of one of our most powerful tools for growth. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a crucial part of success. Every failure contains a lesson if we are willing to look for it. When we fail, we gain valuable information about what does not work, bringing us one step closer to what does work. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, famously said, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. This perspective allowed him to persist through countless setbacks until he finally achieved his goal. So I challenge you to reframe your view of failure. Instead of seeing it as an endpoint, see it as a stepping stone. When you fail, do not ask, why did this happen to me? Instead, ask, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow stronger and smarter? This shift in perspective does not just make failure less painful, it makes it valuable. It turns every setback into a setup for a comeback. It allows you to fail forward, using each stumble as momentum to propel you closer to your goals. The path from hard to easy is rarely a straight line. It's full of twists and turns, ups and downs. There will be times when you feel like you are making great progress, and times when you feel like you are moving backwards. This is normal. This is part of the process. The key is to keep your eyes on the long-term goal. Do not get too caught up in day-to-day fluctuations. Progress is not always visible in the moment, but when you look back over weeks and months, you will see how far you have come. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Small, consistent actions repeated day after day can lead to remarkable results over time. When you are trying to turn something hard into something easy, consistency is key. It's better to practice for 15 minutes every day than to have one marathon 3-hour session once a week. Why? Because consistent practice keeps your skills sharp and your momentum going. It builds neural pathways in your brain, making the task feel more natural and automatic over time. So identify the habits that will move you towards your goals. Want to become a better writer? Make it a habit to write 500 words every day, no matter what. Want to get in shape? Make it a habit to exercise for 30 minutes each morning. These habits might feel hard at first, but stick with them. Over time, they'll become as natural as brushing your teeth. Some people believe that if something is meant to be, it should come easily. They think that struggle is a sign that they're on the wrong path. Nothing could be further from the truth. The things most worth doing in life are often the hardest. Think about it: raising a child, building a business, mastering a craft. These things are incredibly challenging, but they're also incredibly rewarding. The difficulty is not a bug, it's a feature. It's what makes these pursuits meaningful and fulfilling. So when you encounter difficulty, do not see it as a sign to give up. See it as a sign that you are on the right track. See it as an opportunity to prove your commitment, to showcase your resilience, to become the best version of yourself. Diamonds are formed under pressure. The most beautiful pearls come from oysters that have been irritated by grains of sand. In the same way, your challenges are shaping you, refining you, preparing you for greatness. While the work of turning hard into easy is ultimately yours to do, having the right support can make a world of difference. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you to push your limits. Find mentors who have walked the path you are on, who can guide you and share their wisdom. Connect with peers who are on similar journeys, who can relate to your struggles and celebrate your victories. But be careful about who you listen to. Not everyone will understand your vision or support your dreams. Some people, often out of their own fears or limitations, might try to discourage you. Remember, their doubts are a reflection of their reality, not yours. Stay focused on your path and let their negativity fuel your determination. As you turn one hard thing after another into something easy, you will notice something remarkable happening. Your confidence will grow. Your resilience will strengthen. You will start to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities. This growth is not limited to the specific skills you are developing. It spills over into every area of your life. The perseverance you learn while mastering a new language can help you push through tough times in your relationships. The problem-solving skills you develop while building a business can help you navigate complex personal issues. You are not just improving specific skills, you are upgrading yourself as a person. You are becoming someone who does not shy away from challenges, who sees obstacles as opportunities, who understands that growth and comfort cannot coexist. This all sounds great, but you do not understand my situation. My challenges are different, harder, more complex. I hear you. I understand that everyone's journey is unique, And some of us face obstacles that seem truly insurmountable. The principle remains the same, regardless of the scale of the challenge. Whether you are learning to play an instrument or overcoming a life-altering setback, the path forward is through persistent, consistent effort. It's about taking one small step at a time, celebrating small victories, and never, ever giving up. Your challenges do not define you. How you respond to them does. Every obstacle you overcome, every fear you face, every moment of discomfort you push through, these are the things that shape your character and determine your destiny. Identify something in your life that you have been avoiding because it seems too hard. It could be a personal goal, a professional ambition, or a change you have been wanting to make. Now, commit to taking one small step towards that goal today. It does not have to be a big step. In fact, it's better if it's small. The key is to start, to build momentum, to prove to yourself that you can do hard things. Maybe it's making that phone call you have been putting off. Maybe it's writing the first paragraph of that book you have always wanted to write. Maybe it's going for a 10-minute walk if you have been wanting to get in shape. Whatever it is, do it today. And then do it again tomorrow. And the next day. And the day after that. It will be hard at first. You might feel awkward, uncomfortable, maybe even a little scared. But push through. Remember, this discomfort is the feeling of growth. It's the feeling of you becoming a stronger, more capable version of yourself. As you do this, pay attention to how you feel. Notice the sense of accomplishment that comes from facing your fears. Notice how your confidence grows with each small victory. Notice how slowly but surely what once seemed impossible starts to feel manageable. And most importantly, be patient with yourself. The journey from hard to easy is not about speed. It's about persistence. It's about showing up day after day, even when you do not feel like it. It's about trusting the process, knowing that every effort, no matter how small, is moving you in the right direction. You have within you everything you need to turn hard into easy. You have the strength, the resilience, the capacity for growth. All you need to do is believe in yourself and take that first step. So go forth with courage. Embrace the challenges that come your way, knowing that they are opportunities for growth. Keep pushing forward even when things get tough. Remember, everything is hard before it's easy. But with persistence, with determination, with the right mindset, you can turn any challenge into a stepping stone towards your dreams. You are capable of more than you know. You are stronger than you believe. And you are never, ever alone on this journey. So take that first step. Face that challenge. Turn hard into easy. Your future self will thank you for it. The path ahead might seem daunting, but remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every success story started with a single step. Your story is still being written, and the most exciting chapters are yet to come. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. And then another tomorrow. And another the day after. Before you know it, you will look back and be amazed at how far you have come. Now go out there and make it happen. Turn hard into easy, one step at a time. Your incredible journey starts now. Each moment is a new beginning, a fresh opportunity to redefine who you are and what you are capable of. As you step forward into the unknown, remember that uncertainty is not your enemy, it's the canvas on which you will paint your masterpiece. Consider the butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. The struggle to break free is intense, often appearing cruel to outside observers. But this very struggle is what strengthens the butterfly's wings, preparing it for flight. Without this challenge, the butterfly would never soar. Your challenges are your chrysalis, embrace them. for they are preparing you to soar to heights you have never imagined. Think about the times in your life when you have grown the most. Chances are they weren't times of ease and comfort. They were times of challenge, of pushing beyond your perceived limits. Growth lives outside your comfort zone, in the realm of the unfamiliar and the difficult. Cultivate curiosity. Approach each challenge with the wide-eyed wonder of a child discovering the world for the first time. Ask questions, seek understanding, remain open to new perspectives. This curiosity will fuel your resilience, turning obstacles into fascinating puzzles waiting to be solved. The path of least resistance rarely leads to greatness. It's the uphill climbs, the rocky terrains that forge champions. Each step you take on this challenging path is a vote of confidence in yourself, a declaration to the universe that you are ready for more. Embrace discomfort as a sign of progress. When you feel the strain of growth, the ache of pushing beyond your current capabilities, smile. This discomfort is the feeling of your comfort zone expanding, of your potential increasing. It's the sensation of becoming more than you were yesterday. Visualize your future self, the person you are becoming through this journey. See the confidence in their stance, the wisdom in their eyes, the strength in their spirit. This version of you is not a distant dream, it's a reality in the making, shaped by every choice you make, every challenge you face. As you progress, become a beacon of inspiration for others. Your journey is not just about personal growth, it's about lighting the way for those around you. When you overcome a challenge, you show others what's possible. Your resilience becomes a source of strength for your community, your determination a catalyst for collective growth. Cultivate patience with yourself in the process. Real lasting change does not happen overnight. It's the result of consistent effort, of showing up day after day, especially on the days when you do not feel like it. Trust in the compound effect of your actions. Small, consistent steps lead to monumental shifts over time. Learn to reframe your self-talk. Instead of saying, I have to do this, say, I get to do this. This simple shift transforms burdens into opportunities, challenges into privileges. You get to grow, to learn, to become stronger. You get to write your own story, to defy expectations, to prove to yourself what you are truly capable of. Celebrate your failures as fervently as your successes. Each failure is proof that you are pushing your boundaries, that you are brave enough to attempt what others only dream of. Failures are not stop signs, they're guideposts, redirecting you towards your true path. Motivation is like a fire, it needs to be constantly fueled. Feed your motivation daily. Read inspiring books, surround yourself with uplifting people, revisit your goals regularly. Let your why, your deepest reasons for pursuing growth, be the wind at your back, propelling you forward when the path gets steep. Develop a practice of gratitude. Even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present, from what's difficult to what's possible. It provides the emotional fuel needed to persist through tough times. Understand that setbacks are not permanent. They are temporary pauses, opportunities to catch your breath, reassess your strategy, and come back stronger. When you face a setback, do not ask why me, ask what next. This forward-focused thinking keeps you in a state of action rather than reaction. Your journey is unique. Avoid the trap of comparison. It's a thief of joy and a distraction from your path. The only person you need to be better than is who you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth, your own progress, your own journey from hard to easy. As you tackle each new challenge, remember that you are not just acquiring skills, you are building your legacy. Every obstacle you overcome, every fear you face, every limit you push, these become the stories that inspire others, the experiences that shape your character, the achievements that define your life. Your journey from hard to easy is a testament to the incredible adaptability of the human spirit. It's a reminder that within you lies an untapped reservoir of potential waiting to be unleashed. With each step forward, you are not just changing your circumstances, you are changing yourself, evolving into a person capable of achievements you once thought impossible. So forge ahead with unwavering determination. Let your courage be greater than your fear, your persistence stronger than any obstacle. Embrace the hard, knowing that it's the precursor to easy. Trust in your ability to grow, to adapt, to overcome. Your journey is just beginning and the best is yet to come. The challenges ahead are not barriers, they're invitations to become more. Accept these invitations with open arms and an open heart. Step boldly into the arena of life, ready to give it your all. The journey from hard to easy is not just about reaching a destination, it's about who you become along the way. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Embrace this transformation. Welcome it. Celebrate it. Your incredible journey starts now and it never truly ends. It's a continuous process of growth, of pushing boundaries, of turning the impossible into the possible. So take that next step, face that next challenge, push through that next barrier. The world is waiting for the unique gifts only you can offer. Your time is now. Your journey is now. Your moment to shine is now. Step into your power. Embrace your potential. Turn hard into easy. The world is waiting for you to leave your mark. Go forth and make it happen.